Hello adventurers, welcome back to another Dragon at Home video. Today I will review a new update announcement for version 2.0.0. These update notes include information regarding the release of World 3, also known as the Blazing Desert. Before we jump into things, I want to cover a few disclaimers about these patch notes. These update notes were provided for the Chinese servers version of this game. While we all play the same base game, there are differences between the CN version and the international version we receive in North America and Europe. That being said, some updates we see in this announcement may not be available on the NA and EU servers. These updates are also subject to change until the update is actually live. All translations were run through Google's Translate function using Google Chrome, so there may be inaccuracies. That being said, let's take a look at these updates. New World Blazing Desert. By an opportunity, Sakura and you have come to this fantastic new continent, the Blazing Desert. This vast world will fully display the splendor of ancient civilization for you and take you to experience a different kind of exotic customs. Passing the portal Blazing Desert in your homeland will lead you to the mysterious new world, the Blazing Desert. Complete all the main missions of Aria Forest to gain the qualification to enter the Blazing Desert. The portal can be made at the production station. So with the translation of Aria Forest, that is actually Chant Forest, so it looks like we're going to have to complete the entire main story quest line of Chant Forest to be able to enter the Blazing Desert. The portal can be made at the production station most likely means that we can use the crafting table to create the portal, similar to how we do with the Chant portal now, but it is still unknown whether or not there will be portal shards or what will be required to craft this portal. As the difficulty of exploration increases, the upper limit of the character's challenge level will rise from level 20 to level 26. So we'll start out with a level cap of 26, but in later updates, we will be able to increase our level to level 30. Currently, only some maps are open in the Blazing Desert. All maps will be open in subsequent versions. So we see here, the upper half of the map is available upon release of the update. However, the bottom portion of the map will be released at a later time. New plot, God of Pretense. A new continent, a new adventure, but I always feel something is strange. The belief in the light dragon seems to have disappeared here. Different gods, belief in the sun. Is it just a confrontation of beliefs, or is it what kind of conspiracy is behind it? Let's peel off the cocoon together with Sakura and let the truth be revealed to the world. So the main story will continue into the third world. Rich resources in the desert. In the Endless Desert, there are various rich resources hidden. Not only do you have the opportunity to obtain various resources, such as crops, fish, minerals, etc., but you can also capture desert mounts. Advanced means of transportation in the desert world. In the Endless Desert, in addition to mounts, sailing boats will be your common means of transportation. It is said that the sunboat in the desert is very well made and can accommodate 5 people to sail together. Compare this to our current boats, which only hold 3 players at one time. Three new professional equipment. By exploring the Blazing Desert, you can obtain synthetic materials for new equipment for 3 major professions. Through the foraging of your homeland, you will eventually gain new equipment with more powerful attributes. So here, the first set is the warrior suit, which is made of silver. The second set is the archer set, made of tough leather. And the third set is the mage suit, made of velvet yarn. A new secret realm in the desert. New Secret Realm, Buster's Trial. The old temple of the patron goddess of Lower Egypt is now in disrepair. The dilapidated temple still serves as a shelter for many homeless people and animals. Buster's actions are not completely obedient to the Lord God, but he still firmly guards the Red Crown. Those who want to become a king must first benefit their people. If you want to become the king of Kahale, you need to pass Buster's Trial. Now here's a screenshot of the entrance UI for that dungeon, and there's a few things to pull apart here. On the left side, you'll see that we have the normal and the hard difficulty available, but no elite version yet. Similar to other dungeons, this will be available to 1 to 5 players and accessible at any time. The amount of vigor required has increased from the prior dungeons that we have in Breezeplane and Chant Forest. Here, a total of 90 vigor is required, where 15 of that will be to enter and 75 to open up the boss loot chest. Another thing to look at is the number next to that. We have a 980, so with the increase of level, we will have an increase for the amount of vigor that we can have on a character. The next line translates to, it is recommended to wear a full set of level 25 high quality equipment before taking the challenge. Another thing to look at here is we will be able to get the gear from this dungeon, as well as gear essence. So normally we would only see these at the maximum level for Chant dungeons, but now we see them at these level 24 dungeons. So something very interesting here, we see that we have an archer gear set of essence, as well as 1 bottle of essence for most likely a mage headpiece there. There's also a second mystery realm being released at a later time. The 9 main gods sleeping in the desert in ancient times followed the will of the main gods and crowned every true king who wished to rule Thebes. Today's temple no longer serves as a symbol of the change of kingship, but as the ruler of the mythical age. Horus's eyes are still watching this land. And for this mystery realm, they currently only have a screenshot of the hard mode, again using 90 vigor with an increased vigor cap for higher level players. This will also require level 424 equipment, and will also reward players with the next tier 3 gear available to them, as well as the gear essence. And here we see we have the warrior gear set and more of the mage gear set. So it looks like mage might have their gear split between both of these dungeons. Powerful energy bonus Wheel of Fortune. Now this is very exciting. This is a brand new mechanic being added to Dragon and Home. Legend has it that the dragons collected treasures used to decorate the palace. Under the influence of the powerful power of the dragons, they resonated, making these gems possess mysterious power. And this power can inspire those ancient bloodlines in human bodies, allowing ordinary humans to temporarily gain the power of dragons. Mysterious Treasure, Legacy of the Dragon. It is said that certain characters in the Blazing Desert can help you obtain the dragon's legacy. First, we have the Wheel of Fate. If you want to obtain the mysterious power of the dragon's legacy, you need to embed it in the Wheel of Fortune. In the process of understanding the desert, if you complete some mysterious tasks, you will get this sacred prop. So this is a screen grab from the update website, and on the left side we have 2 tabs available here. So this is the Wheel of Fate and this is the Strengthen tab. These translate loosely to Fafnir and Dropnir. And here we have, in ancient times, the Dragon of Power once controlled pure power. Humans blessed by it will slightly increase their power. And it appears that there are different nodes available on this prop. The first node selected here, giving the player an extra 530 armor. The second node translates to attack power plus 300 and shooting power plus 300. So it looks like we might be able to earn various nodes to increase a lot of our stats. If you are not satisfied with the current power, you can also let your dragon's legacy absorb more gems to enhance its own mysterious power. So this would be that second tab with Strengthen on it, and it looks like we can put gems into here. Not entirely certain what those are just yet. The middle translates to please put Dragon's Legacy. Further down we can select a primary dragon legacy. 1 click to put it in. There will be a White Dragonite consumption cost, and this button will begin the strengthening process. Another new feature coming to World 3 are adventures in the desert. When venturing in the desert, in addition to encountering all kinds of monsters, you also have the opportunity to have a desert adventure. When you start the adventure, you'll get a special task which will bring you a surprise after completion. So here we have the player encountering this marker in the middle of the desert, which appears to begin the adventure. And I imagine this is a preview of one of the adventures we have where a player is using a new desert-styled kite to fly through a ring in the desert. This is the only information we have so far on what these adventures include, but interesting to see that they're adding this new mechanic to the game. Advanced life skills and achievements. With the resources of the Blazing Desert coming online, various life skills and achievements in the homeland have also been pursued in a new way, waiting for all along bow to break through one by one. So not entirely sure what that last part translates to, but here we do see the life skill window, and we see that the third tab for blacksmithing is available. We see that there's a new pickaxe, the new ingot, new warrior gear items, as well as new weapons and shield. At the bottom here, this is going to take 3 life skill points and 1000 white dragonite, something to consider when we're upgrading to the next tier for our professions. We also have new achievements here. Now these translate to different quest lines, so not entirely sure what other new achievements will be made available, but as you see, we do have more achievements that will be released with the opportunity to earn more pink diamonds. We have a new costume here called the Pharaoh costume. In the Blazing Desert, owning a set of Pharaoh fashion will make you the most dazzling presence in the city-state. No idea if this will be an earnable costume or if you need to purchase this with blue or pink diamonds, but here we see the male and female version of the costume. Talent reset. After the version is updated, all talents of all players will be reset. I'm going to assume that this is the weapon talents that we use to upgrade different abilities and benefits for using specific types of weapons, but not entirely sure what this all includes. Again, the assumption is just that they're going to reset the points that you've used and not the experience that you've gained. So for example, if you're at Sword and Shield level 13, you will still be at Sword and Shield level 13, just needing to reallocate your points to your specific talents. Keep in mind, this is just an assumption. We won't know entirely what this reset includes until it is live. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like and leave a comment if you have any questions or if you want to point out something that I've missed in this update. Also, please consider subscribing as it's free and it greatly helps out the channel. Until next time, see you guys around.